there are several residential facilities that are in the evacuation zone, so the people who would ordinarily be in a very safe, predictable environment are now thrown into an environment with people that they don't know and lots of unpredictability, none of the routines, none of the support staff that they're used to, and so it's quite an anxiety-producing situation.
Here, this is actually right there. That's the mandatory line right there. Right in that little...
When I went out this morning, I saw ashes falling and smoke in the sky. And in contrast, I saw some nice, beautiful blue sky. And the world was going on just like there was no fire, unless you wanted to get into the fire area like I did. The police and the sheriff's department did a really good job because I've lived there since '77, and I know all the back ways in. And this is the first time they've covered every back way in. So no, I don't know how my house is doing. Oh, it gives you that hollow feeling in your stomach.
A policeman came to my door and picked me up and brought me out here. Are you imagining leaving here and going home? Yes. Yes, I am. As we saw in Katrina and some of the other things that have happened recently, there's not been an awareness of people with disabilities and how to include them in the planning process. So this, I think, is a real improvement. I know that other places around the state have not been set up in places, shelters have not been set up in places where there's an accessible bathroom. If they use porta potties, they need to bring one that's accessible. If they have showers available to other people, they need to have a shower that's accessible, that kind of thing. This is the first time that I'm aware in this area that we have had a successful experience. Yeah, I feel better when I feel good with communication, and we're communicating and communicating with you two, and even though you don't know how to sign, it's just the communication is happening.
The fact that people aren't able to get information, that's the hardest thing for people. So I can't really compare that to other fires because the lack of information is always the biggest concern, not knowing if your house survived.
My wife and I left Santa Barbara. We got lost this morning. There's so much traffic, and I tried to trace her and she tried to keep track of me. And finally, I just said the best thing for me to do is to come back to this place. It was just too crowded.
You got a message from your son.
Uh-oh.
And they found your wife.
Did they?
Yes. He's got the number for her, and he's going to be talking, get a hold of her, and he'll call back here.
Good.
Okay, and he said just hang tight. So we've got everybody found, and everybody's getting coordinated here.
Yeah,
Good.
More than likely he'll be here.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. Golly, I sure do think
Good.
it.
So we're getting you all set.
Yep.
Everybody's found, everybody's okay?
Great, that's great.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Watched the news, there was no good news. There wasn't any very succinct news. It seems like they've run out of things to say. Well, 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 oh,